Thank you for the positive thoughts, I guess. I kind of give up on money. It is the most ridiculous scene, and you know why? It's because it's in the wrong hands, and everybody knows that, right? But how do you get it in the right how do you get it in the right hands? I'm actually showing you that in your hands, babe, you have that in your hands right here, but see, it has to do with the language that you're using. Like, do you know what you're saying? I don't care if you speak Portuguese also. See, when you start pointing at, see, we all have the same truth. We really do. So even Portuguese, has their word that they call the sky and reality and or perhaps, yes, which is pretty much the same thing. See, I don't want to get into the spiel now, see, but we are to unify ourselves using that puppy there, which is, it's here, man. See, the problem that you have with your narcissist is that they aren't locative of that sky. They come with a lot of baggage, right? And they try to put you, well, for sure they're going to build it up in you. And you can't heal. If they can, they'll try to stir it up in you and get it going. And so really this lesson that I'm going through particularly is, of course, I don't take it on personally myself. No, I say, oh no, I need real assistance here. I need support in a totally new age, different way. And when I say new age, I mean more like humanitarian, something of the future that says that no, well, see, that's where I am actually trying to go above all y'all's head and says, man, you can't help. Shit. You've been turned into a flea of the government. Everybody, especially see in the West, I want to get the hell away from the mentality that's here in the West. And if that means that I vigorously communicate a certain way and then I keep trying to attract through ashram. Ashram is a phenomena of vibrational frequency through communications. Really, it's a vibrational frequency that begins to align other people hear it, which is more of the heart thing, right? Notice the word hear and heart. Why don't we call it hEARt? Anyway, we can. We can change it back in 100 years. It could be hEARt. We'll never know that we called it heart. I mean, there is the word art in there, and that's cool. But the real word in there is ear, and it's a form of listening that is much more potent to the experience of our body, like a real life connection that begins to train the mind into how to trust that whole situation of the heart that is always experiencing here now, here now, here now, here now, right? And the mind is terrified of it. It's like, oh, no thanks. I have other things for sure. And of course you do. I didn't just say abandon yourself there. Can you calm down a little bit and catch up though a little bit? I mean, really catch up to now, right? What's the saying that if you are worried over the future, well, if you're worried, then you're not living. If you're worried about the future, if your mind is in the future, then you're doing worry, right? And you're wasting energy there. And if you're in the past, sorry, you're depressed because you can't do anything. I mean, you're just hanging on to it. And so to cure all that, you get into the now, right? And see, that's what I kind of offer. I'm going to start advertising. It's got to be unique like that, and it needs to be able to spread out. It needs to be known that this kind of thing can happen, and I have faith that it will happen for me. It has to happen. And then it would, if I can communicate. See, communications is huge right now, and I was trying to tell you about that. In my personal fucking relationships here, pardon me while I get all like irate. See, the main problem is people don't communicate. They don't say anything real, not to me. And I'm getting the message today, April 18th, that, no, Shauna, you got to be upfront. You got to be black and white with these people. And it's like, oh, God, all right. Uncreative people. I will be black and white. It's going to be different, a different black and white than you ever fucking known. but it will be straightforward. And see, this that I'm being irate and angry. Well, first of all, I know that it's happening. It's just I'm going through a fucking lot of stress. I mean, let's look at it. I mean, I'm Mars ruled, and then we have Mars at home in Aries, so it's going to be very productive. I'm just tired of people that at the very least they don't communicate, and that doesn't even happen. And at the very least, it doesn't even happen. Not for anybody. It's a fucking royal waste of time. And that's where if you can hear me, you're welcome to come to my home and sit with me and take a breather and say, holy shit, yeah, no, I see it out there. People aren't real. They aren't communicating. I cannot catch any breath of understanding, of fresh air. Thank you for providing this, Shauna. Can I do something for you? And I'll say, fuck yeah, you can. What do you think you can do for me? Let's communicate. See, my problem is, I'm tripping on this, is that, no, I've gotten out of money making. I'm not a money maker, even though I have tons of things that people might be able to humor me and pay for. Do you know that this is a fucking sense of humor thing out there? Especially that waste of a time that you do in the very beginning of life, your education, that just, oh, you're just sure of it. And then, oh, let's look at all of it. Woo, okay, you ain't got nothing, I ain't got nothing on you guys. Military and all, you are so right. Uh-huh. Whatever, I have a right to my life and my fucking space. And there's a lot of people that want to take up space here in a different way than your pride parades and stuff like that. Really, man, boy, people just are not contemplating things, and we cannot protect generational value. A value that comes up that is generating out of just the fact that there's life here on the planet, human beings that are looking around and observing and trying to communicate something, but are they getting mask on and everything? And yes, how ridiculous it is, because who is shutting the healthy people down and the ones that have a better imagination and has actually hit something that makes well, it makes all the books of the 19th century. I mean, great imagination, but better than that. Better than that. What we are reaching for is real science. We are really reaching for our own ability to understand something. And communications is number one. Come on, man, you got to know your words, vocabulary, get high definition, and start as early as possible. See, this is the thing, is I was around people who talked a lot. Not that nothing was getting done, but no, they were getting done with people who needed to be talked with. My dad, for instance, he had nearly 9 years of college. I say nearly because he actually stopped. And this is weird, is because he was already a probation officer. See, that's somebody who intends on trying to help people, right? But it was a job that he had, and that was before then. See, he had enough under his belt about psychology. He was a hypnotherapist. Just because he didn't finish his degree in psychology, he did not finish it because he saw a discrepancy. This is during the 60s, over crossing into the 70s. With the book of mental illnesses thickening up, and at the same time he's studying Buddhism too, see? And he just thought that that was phony, that they kept coming up with all kinds of different ADD and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, there's only two things that could possibly be going on. Really, it's just one. Because psychiatry doesn't really prove that a chemical imbalance is the reason why people behave the way they do. They can't really prove it. There isn't a blood test or anything that says, no, it's because of that see, in the brain, that there isn't any biopsy or anything like that. For some reason, that's just what they're saying. I'm not getting the words right, but there isn't any proof. So it's just, of course, your health has everything to do with it. But see, I'm looking at it like, so this society is apt to pick on me because I say I don't make money, and I really don't. I am struggling right now. I keep myself kind of pinned down, and I'm used to it. See, I'm really kind of disciplined. I love where I am. I love watching the leaves spill out on the trees, and I want to be able to take care of it more. See, I'm just surrendering to it. And I'm going to advertise and say, look, I come with this place. I'm the caretaker. If you want to help me, fucking more power to us all that sets an example here, see, but you have to pay me though. This is my place that I own, and I have to pay the taxes, right? I need you to understand. I want people to understand. Look, no, this is difficult. I am in quagmire of the satanic assumption that I own property, and you might be under the assumption that you need a place to live. Well, this is different. Let's just say this is different. Okay, I'm blessed to have this problem, man. You know, I'm willing to share it in a fucking unique way. And I know that this is all totally unrealistic to a lot of people, right? Well, it is, because if you knew what it was up. See, my electrical in my house, the ceiling lights don't work in the room, neither inside of the downstairs bathroom. There's an electrical problem, in other words. And that's why I don't have like a black and white offering for anybody who wants to rent a house. It's not like that. If somebody knows electrician work, I would be happy to let them do it, and then we can somehow see, no matter what, people will have to pay to stay here. But it will be definitely on the realization that, well, it's always non-permanent. Even if you do end up staying here for 20 years, 10 years, it's not your place. I could end up selling it. I'm not going to not sell it just because you're here. If something goes on, the market goes way up, and it's like $600,000 like it was 4 years ago, oh, fuck. I'm going to try and sell it really quick, and I'll give you a warning. Well, what, 3 months? You know, but see, you got to communicate, babes. Why would you do that, Shauna? Well, it happens, okay? People own places, and people will live there for 12 to 20 years, and then suddenly they'll get a notice. Well, you can't live here anymore. I'm going to sell the place. People have actually rented that long, throwing money in the trash. See, I'm just having a fucking problem with renting the place out because I don't believe in renters. I don't believe in landlords. I mean, I did try to play it, see, but I would rather have had it just that we were word of mouth and that was working fine, but this person was a stone cold gaslighting narcissist. A worst nightmare. I could tell you a whole story about it. I don't want to tell you now, but I fucking passed that with flying colors. And I would not be offering it up again without knowing that energetically, vibrationally, I am prepared. And it's the last thing I want to do, believe me, but I have to but I have to interact with people because I need this to work for me. I need this to, instead of crush me financially, I need for me to be able to float. And see, this is the thing. There's a lot of people, they're like, float, huh? Yep, I own this place. People want to stay here, I'm sure of it, somehow, some way. But I can't have a certain kind of person that is going to be coming here disrespecting me. Have to be able to have a conversation. You got to hear a voice that comes up like this a little bit, maybe like right away, because why? Oh, I know why. You want to sit back down and talk about it right now? I know who I am. I would like for you to step it up a bit. I would like for people to fucking meet me. Boy, isn't this going to be fucking tough. See, this is where I would rather have support off in the background. And I know that this all is going to clear up. It has to. It will. I'm experiencing clearing. Going back to the first minute on this video, because I'm making the right choices, that is very difficult. The right thing to do is very difficult, right? And this has to do with me just kind of putting up a staunch boundary between me and this one individual that, oh my God, I don't like it. I don't like that it's happening with me like this. But I'm having to go through this, and I'm being completely fucking honest. I do not want to remain sick. I want something to work for me in my life. See, it's one single solitary person who can't have a conversation, who apparently doesn't want anything to work for them, And me, especially, I mean, for so long, here I am saying, okay, I would like shit to go on, and there's all kinds of excuses as to why they can't show up, meet me, and it's like, I don't want to, I don't want to keep fucking picking on this person anymore. I've said all I had to say, and it's fucking difficult. It's really fucking difficult. So anyway, I don't know if I posted this. If I did, like and subscribe. I bet you anything I get 8 likes. Out of all the stuff, I'm actually raising my vibrational frequency higher, but see, this is a low vibrational fucking frequency thing. I'm coming from a place of survival mode. It's like codependent agitation, but I'm trying to grab on and say, no, I have a creative life. I have things that I have to offer. I'm trying to put value on everything that I do here, and I can't. I can't even advertise what it is that I do here. I threw that part out, but I still do it. Okay, I can do astrology too, but I would rather teach it. I can't do that because I don't have the right. If you start paying me, babes, I will start tap dancing, babes. People see, and I'm not fucking relying on that. You know how it is when you get a job and you know that the money's going to be there. You want to do good. You are going to do good. I want that in my life. This is something that I do like for a hobby on the side, just to torture everybody. But no. I know Carlos, somebody named Carlos, said, thank you for sharing, or giving me your time. I'm like, babes, the thing is some of the stuff can be sifted through with AI, subject matter. You can see kind of what I've been poking at. It's hard through the survival game here. Yep, ramping up, and it's like, I want to make unique, I want to set a unique example. I want to make unique sense. I make too much sense to somebody, I think. I make too much sense, and that's what the fucking problem is. So, I already have my practice. I'm just experiencing too much cortisol, like raise and the inflammation and stuff like that. It's weird because I've got a handle on it. I uh, and I know that better days are coming for those that make the right moves that are very difficult, and they know how to communicate though. This was very difficult. See, I don't want to talk about the personal thing where it's like, I can't keep going there. No, I want this to work for me. And so it might take an entire year, right? But here's the thing. I'm not going to be faking who I am. No, I have bad days and good days. And the thing is, I've already kind of displayed that, And the thing is, too, is another thing. No, this is another thing that I'm going to advertise. If you can make it to my door, step. Better yet, if you can warn me, I'd rather be it by appointment only, because here's the thing. I have nobody coming down my driveway. None. I don't know why that is. A lot of my past people will try to tell me why, and I'll say, no, get out of here. You belong in my past for a reason. You don't even have we have a fucking huge misunderstanding, right? First of all, you didn't bother to get to know me, most likely. And I didn't love myself to realize that I'm around people that are like that. And when I'm struggling and going down, I don't know how to be, and when I ask for help, nobody's there, and they just kick me, and that's a familiar thing. I want to hear it from people. Oh, I've been there too. Well, what happened? Do you know how to understand that things more than fucking relying on other people? See, I have a head start with love in my life. It stems back lifetimes. That's what a lot of people around me do not understand. Oh, they probably remember it, and they go, well, they're probably wondering, well, I wonder how long that love is going to last for her. I'm like, you know what? That love is a lifetime for me, and I'm on a mission, and it is to love, and talk about a dangerous thing for the system, everybody, every damn enemy around me that can't seem to get close to me because of what? Really? Really? What chases people away? Especially, nowadays, really. Nowadays. I was going through difficulty when my grandmother was doing her end-of-life process, and you don't blame people for being in a certain way at that point, and it naturally happens where people isolate. You're not around people. They just can't make it to you. You can't make it to them. It's an intense time. And then the process of life takes place. It's a universal thing, and I hope that all of you can remain quiet enough to be able to hear it properly, because it's complicating. Woo! It is, and I hope that you know that there is the afterworld. There is spiritual world, babes, and if you did have somebody who was incoherent and unable to talk to you towards the end, like if they had a disease or something, and they couldn't talk to you or even function to be there for you, oh, they can be there more for you in spirit now that they're dead than they ever were, probably their whole life if they weren't available. And you have to stay open for that, and you have to be quiet enough. And see, that's what I kind of offer here. Like, if you know that quiet, if you want to save your own sanctuary inside of you, that you know that you need quiet, and even though it hasn't been protected around here, but it can be turned around. See, something like me starts a sanctuary of ashram where people are just here because they learned how to sit still, to be still, and be present with people. Have you eaten yet today? There's a little community in Japan where it's a daily basis. It's not that they have their heads up each other's ass all the time. No, they see each other, and the first thing they say, they don't say, "Hi, how are you?" They just say, "Hi, have you eaten yet today?" And most likely they're surrounded by a jungle full of fruits, and people are selling it on the streets, and maybe they just reach like this and slam a pie in people's faces, you know. And anyway, it's important to have a sense of humor here. Learn how to have a good time and laugh. That's probably why I've kind of brushed some people off, because it's like, you guys forgot how to live, man. Because we know that we have bills to pay. We know we have to go out and make money. See, I have to make this place make money for me. Now, fucking wish me luck. Opening an apparent insane asylum. Can't get out of it. That's the truth now. I'm looking for people that know for a fact that they are in an insane asylum, and they know their level of sickness. If not, they're going to get a hell of reflection. They don't want to heal. They don't want to grow. See, that's the thing. It's difficult for me. I don't want the challenge of a unhealed narcissist coming at me, challenging me, trying to break me down here. Enough of that. Enough of that already. No strike three for me. Bullshit. I put my fucking foot down and I'm talking loud and clear. Get on my good side, babes. I'm a fucking marshmallow. I'm trying to conduct a business now. No brand. Human. It's just that, you know, people can treat you a certain way, and then they can leave, and that's fine. I don't expect anything different. See, I expect this, that you understand. No, I'm the one in shackles here. I have to pay taxes. These are my bills that I have to pay. You have to pay me money. I have to put up with your attitude towards me or your bitchin' love for me, whichever it is. We are not going to have an amazing misunderstanding. We mostly are. Especially if you don't practice the higher octave of love. And that is a trip, you know, because people are just mirroring and they're testing it. And I practice the higher octave of love. Try me, babe. Fucking try me. People run scurrying up the driveway because it's like this. You lose. This is my place. And I will not have people like sever the things that I can do with it, that I'm already doing with it. Okay, so I have a bunch of apple trees. Most likely this year there's going to be a bunch of apples and a bunch of peaches. And if I did it right, and I really fucking just worked my ass off for like 2 weeks straight, I could make like $3,000, which is a lot of money to me, just doing my pies, apple pies. But I couldn't do it unless there's people that wanted to eat my pie, that they like me. I'm sorry. See, this is the world that I don't get. And it's really condensed up here, and it's like, oh, so if people really didn't like you, they wouldn't buy the pie, right? And it's like, oh, I'm not about to go there. People like pies, right? Fuck, man, what a dangerous world we live in. Because, okay, so so after a while, you know, I don't have proof. I don't want to talk about this. I just find it impossible. I'm going around the right track of saying, no, this is a private deal. You're either in or you're out. And two, see, this might be the central, I might be the owner of a central banking circuit on your iPhone, because I know why the English alphabet here is here, why they call things the way they do. I know how to decode. They are totally stealing all of that right now in front of my face. You have no idea how it feels for me to know that, nope, I have the code thing that you're supposed to see. It's very important that I be clear on what this communications decoding thing is. But I am working under such stress right now. You have no idea the pain I have in my shoulders right now. And then now I'm going to end this video by saying I cannot believe this shitty fucking society that we live in that doesn't practice anything. No hands-on. No love. You're not healing each other. And that's why there's inflammation. That's why an apple is fucking $6 for fucking 2 apples. Because you guys are doing nothing. I am certainly putting this up on April 20th. Happy fucking 420. Who knows what that is? Your fucking police talk about that. It means that they've busted somebody who has marijuana. Well, can't do that anymore. But now it's like, it's going to be 420 on 420 at 420. Twice. So I'll be there. I'm going to stop this at 3322, and it's just, this is a really hard time to be alive, let alone trying to like settle down and do anything solid, because no, it's like we're doing shake 'em up right now, especially with Uranus still in Taurus at the anaretic degree. Man, we are all bracing for the Earth to just crack open and swallow something in and say, and then burp and then say, thank God that could happen. We were wondering, how are we going to get rid of all the plastic? Something just folds under, and sorry. You can just say that we hope it's, sometimes we just, I could just tell right now that most of the global population wishes that it was the United States. And you won't find a country more packed full of people that it seems like they're on a suicidal kick with all of the fucking fake medications and the fake illnesses, and they just fall for it, and they want to be sick. Why? Because they get compensated? God, I want to get out of here. And I want ashram. I want people to be able to sit next to me. No, you don't do drugs. No hung up on anything like that. It's got to be a simple life. You've got to appreciate what I already have here. You want a cat? There's a cat there. You want a rat? That's why the cat's there. See, if you can befriend the cats that are here, bring more cats. See, there is rat trouble. See, I want people to understand and say, oh, what's going on, Shauna? Well, fuck yeah, there was rat trouble ever since my cat died in February of 2004. And I had no idea, but, so 2 cats died. It was my cat that I always had for 17 years, and then I never had a mouse or rat problem, never. Well, see, the cats were getting them. And there was a cat from the outside that was doing that too, but it was in conjunction with that cat being killed by a neighborhood dog. A person who visited down the road brought their Rottweiler while they're building a deck. Nobody ever sits on that fucking deck out there. You people building decks out in the fucking wilderness, learn to sit on your ass out there in the dirt on the tree, next to the tree, or on a stump. Because you're not going to be there all the time. But you're good for you. I mean, you had a friend that needed money. And it's trash, man. It's just fuck, man. Okay, so, I'm talking about stuff, but I don't like the influence that I've been under. For the past 4 years, it's been difficult. I have worked so well on myself as far as the strength that I know that I am. The kind of person I can be for somebody else. I'm pretty much, sure, but I was hijacked by somebody who wasn't ready. It's like, okay, so I wasn't ready too. See, I don't say that it was the worst thing that happened or the best thing that happened. I'm just saying it is what it is, and I'm taking the best from it, right? And I'm the one learning, and I'm the one that can communicate about it, apparently, and I can share it also. So pardon my tone of voice. I'm very, this is a tough time. I was going to do astrology, and I couldn't even do it. Let's look at where Mars precisely is, because I'm a Mars ruled person, and this fucking fucking place, man. Fucking piece of shit. I don't know. I think I have to move, but I think the real thing is like, well, I need to find the right people. No, please help me. I need support from here. Random people, buy me a coffee. 400 people, please. I'll play more music, believe me, because in 1 year I will have it decided. My own. I will do things on my own. And then if somebody wants to make it to my door and I'm open for a romantic relationship, maybe. Maybe. I'm 52 years old and I am not interested in a shallow fucking thing. Maybe if you're a really young man and you're like, no, I get it. And you know how to communicate. No more of this fucking being backed in the corner by somebody that doesn't know how to communicate things and does what works, which is like manipulation. Whew, sorry about that. Thanks, but no thanks. It is so fucking painful. And they don't have anything to fucking say. No pain reliever, I guess, is what I don't get it. And it's like, well, you have to keep disconnecting. And that's where I'm at with it. It's just like, fuck that. I communicate, man. What is wrong with you people? It seems, no, it's not just that one person. I found another person that does the same thing. What the fuck? Has the cat caught your tongue or something? See, this is the thing, is that people come to my door. I'm not like this with you. They're not really. I mean, after a while, no, if you're full of shit, you're going to get it. If I see it right away, you're going to get so fuck yeah, come and test me, people. Come and test me. I want real people in my life. Why are you there? Can I help you? I have 2 rooms. I believe it's $1,000 for both of them. $600 for one because you get access and this and that. $600 because I don't know, it's not worth it to me. No, it's actually, what I should say is just, it's $1,000 for the downstairs because it is broken down. $1,000 is cheap for 2 rooms, a large living room, and the potential. What is the potential that you can be? You see, I will not have people moving in here who can't climb a ladder. No. Who thinks it's unsafe. They are unsafe, see. Let's talk about it more. Like, oh, fuck, if you can give me $2,600 and shut my mouth up with a fucking down payment, first and last month's rent, $5,400. See, I don't like all this money talk and all this individual like price tag. And Cal Worthington and his dog Spot. If you want a car or truck, go see Cal. Not my thing. I'm actually thinking. See, you fucking hear it more and more down nowadays, and I don't like it. Fuck it! I want mainly women here too who can hear me. I could say that if I want, but no, the truth is I would love to have a man in here, a man with a family that says, no, I can do this, Shona, I understand. Whatever, man. See, I'm the one doing counseling because I know how to communicate. Other people have excuses that are just unreal. It's just fucking unreal. So no, I was just like I was saying, it could be anything, but really I'm going to keep praying, and then when I do put the right advertisement out, see, I'm not really solid on just the right advertisement as far as anything is concerned, is because I have some shit to clear out more. I need to clear out. And it's difficult, you know. Some people left their shit there, includes a photo album, and do I throw it in the trash? I say yeah, but I'm having respect for them in my head, which I'm pretty sure those people don't have an ounce of fucking respect for me, not even fucking for 10 years that shit has been there. Not before and not after. That's why they're not here, and that's it. No communication, no respect. Doesn't have anything to do with the times, babes. The hard times, requires fucking good communication, or you're going to get totally fucked, right? You're going to think that system is going to make sense out of all the bullshit? Bullshit language for sure. How's your brand? How's your brand doing? Would you stop? Bullshit. Your brand, 2 types. You're a human being. It's already here. I'm telling you it in the interfacing system playlist there. I've isolated only that. It's the only thing I have there. Even though I have 4,000 videos, I am showing you that only because that's the only reason why you should be using the internet at this point, is for communications on a level that is so intense that starts to alert the monitor that we are here. Who, Shauna? Who? Oh, just you put the E down in EWE, which that's a feminine thing. That's a female sheep, but you can say we. We. Yep, it's all right. Capitalize the W and the E. You're free to capitalize anywhere, anytime. Keep the I down though. Keep the I down. This is to activate your iPhone. It takes a little work and concentration. I did it. I concentrated. Oh, it took a long time. It took 4 years of total, like, hypnotic concentration to figure out that there was something really going on with that. And then I was contacted, and I would love to tell you the story, but I'm going to end it now. Send a donation, and maybe I will tell the story. The thing, see, our fucking community, our Facebook page and this thing, my YouTube, it's all messed up. We have to start over. But there's a way to do it. And they communicate on here often about it. They kind of do it, but it's amongst a whole collage of other stuff. It's very simple what we're supposed to figure out here, but it's amongst a collage of such shit. Includes what AI is supposedly babysitting, all these people doing collages of, oh, electronically you can. It's like, are you kidding me? No! We need money because we want to be freed up from the bill paying. Of course it's going to happen electronically. Number one, because why? Well, that's what they're offering. Take it over. Take it over. How? Free to capitalize anywhere, anytime. Keep the I down, though. No ego. That means you've made it to outer space. Your eye is on. There is a lot of ion going on. Babes, I would love to teach you more. I wish you would bother to learn more. Fit the keys. Go on my interfacing system. I'm sorry that the medium, me, is under such stress. I can't be a cherry there on top saying, what do I have to do? Do I need to get in my bikini? Send me fucking, if 400 people right now, okay, so it's 400 some odd people, at least 400, if they all sent me $2, if I meet the criteria of having been sent 400 $2 bills, I will do an interfacing system lesson on my chalkboard standing up in my bikini for all of the people that think I do methamphetamine. No, I've been working up in the mountains alone here. That's a fucking insult. You're crazy. No way. Goodbye for now, you guys. I'm being attacked by that kind of mentality around here. It's such an insult. And that's why I'm saying sanctuary. No, people. See, I think it's more of the elderly that might be into it, but who knows? But I don't really want that. I want strong people that says, no, I get it. Yeah, no, it's hard, and I like this place, and I'm actually... Everybody's stuck here, so make it work somehow. There's a lot of people that are drifting through. I don't really want that. Fucking wish me luck, man. God. I know what I have to do, but I can't do it in a snap, and I don't want any influence around me. None. I want support. And that spells to me just, oh, very little. But I'm being strung out. I'm being strung out by people that are just... If I keep turning my energy towards them and thinking that that's a reliable source, which it's not. It's just... It's unfair to everybody. I mean, I'm being really real. I'm reciprocating in a very real way. I'm the one communicating and they don't. That's reciprocation that's not coming back to me. And then all they do is throw money at me and trap me more. That's what it really feels like. So I'm done, you guys. Good God. It's difficult. It's fucking difficult. I can't talk to this person. Who do I have to talk to here? Anybody real here? In Idlewild, is there a support system for people who are experiencing covert manipulation, narcissistic abuse, that we're just not supposed to believe it's really happening? No, it's not really happening. No, there's something wrong with me. Of course, I don't make enough money. Well, okay. But okay, so I'm trying to do something here. my little old unique way. Laugh all you want, but somebody is going to hear me. They're going to say, fuck yeah, no, I know what you need. You need time. We need to get to know each other. Trust me, right? Here's the money. I will fix the electrical. Now that kind of a deal, I was talking about it earlier. That would be a down payment of $5,400 to live there. Me, I move out. That means that with the electrical being fixed, you are paying $1,000 to live there. Plus, it's actually going to cost $2,600 to $3,000 to live there if everything's fixed up, right? See, this is how fucking weird it can be. Now, can I get an ice pick right now and stick it in my temples? Because I can't come up with a fucking deal, can I? I'm not good at imagining your fucking fake life world. Fuck you people! Learn to live somehow, some way around that shit. I'm pretty sure I'm not asking for much. I want a place to live here. I would love to think that it was easy to fucking build on, to reinstall the bathroom on this particular little studio. See, I have to walk upstairs and go into the upstairs bathroom, which I don't mind doing. If people moved in downstairs, and I don't really want to use their kitchen, I would use this, which it used to have a fucking... See, I'm talking about this. Can somebody help me? No. Right? No. Maybe in a year. Will I keep fucking... Okay, this is April 18th, 2026, and I still need this. In the description box down below, I will keep updating it. If it becomes April 27th, and I still need the same thing, I will say, this is still pertaining to my life now. In the meantime, send me a doo-doo. I need a doo-doo to suck. Fuck these fucking thumb-sucking, liking society. Thanks a lot, people. A lot of good shit is being swept away because you play the money game really well. That's about it. Take the peaks off and the nourishment out of everything. Is it safe? Is it safe? Clockwork Orange. You're fucking crazy!